I'm live. That's right. I'm live and I'm ready to rant about several things. So today, look at my name. It says Chuck a Wobbly. That's right, because I'm going to chuck a wobbly today. And in fact, I might end up chucking 10 wobblies or even more. This is a surprise live stream. Hello, Carrie. How you doing? All right, this is a surprise live stream I'm doing live because I'm going to chuck a bunch of wobblies. Yes, I am. I have much to rant about, and I can't keep quiet anymore, and you're gonna hear it. Chuck, why chucking wobbly? Oh man. We got trapped in the matrix. All right, and Carrie here. Yeah, why chucking a wobbly? Like I was saying, I'm going to chuck several wobblies in this live stream because I have much to say. I'm enraged by stuff and things and stuff. And oh, Jay, what do a Christmas tree and a priest have in common? Their balls are just for decoration. Yikes. Okay. How stupid that saying sounds until people from other countries started saying it. Chuck it where? I love it. I think it's my favorite Australian slang, really. Chuck a, chuck a wobble. It sounds hilarious. I don't know. Because it sounds like a taunt, like someone is like having a, like ranting about something or they're mad. You're like, chuck a wobbly, mate. It's like, it sounds hilarious. Chuck a wobbly. Oh man. I recently told Joey Carbstrong actually to chuck a wobbly. He was going off about the what's happening in the Middle Eastern region of the world. And I was like, chuck a wobbly, mate. Bloody hell, Joey, just shut up about it, please. Why does everyone pray in the aftermath of a disaster? Hasn't God just proved he doesn't? Ah, well, well, they can't pray before the disaster because there hasn't been a disaster. So, I don't know. Why do people pray? Why do people call God to do anything? Like, it's ridiculous. If he has a plan, right? What are you going to do? Is he going to have a change of mind because you're like, oh, please do this instead? And he's like, chillax, bro, I got this. Like, it's going to happen whether you want it or not. So I don't understand. It's ridiculous. Martin Kevin, hi. Hello there. Hola, compañero. It means having a giant tantrum. Yes, that's what a wobbly is, which I don't know. I think the wobbly part makes it even more hilarious. And then if you're not from Australia, you don't even know what any of those. I mean, you know what the A part means, but the chuck and the wobbly, you don't understand. What the heck is that? Like, you know, you're like chuck a wobbly. What the heck? Well, How do you teach a bunch of kids about God? Who is He and what He does? Gather them all in a classroom. They never show up. They never show up. Oh, that's amazing. That would be a great way to teach them. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, Alf, we get it. You don't like the invisible magic man in the sky. Oh man, bloody hell. You know, a famous footballer from the Netherlands, Johan Cruyff, he played for the Barcelona team years ago, and he said that the Spanish players, before the game, all of them would do the sign of the cross. And he said if it worked, every match would end up in a draw. And I was like, he's right. It doesn't work. Your favorite team doesn't win because you pray for it or whatever. But, you know, I hate it when that happens. Like some sports guys, like, I want to thank God for this talent that He's given me. It's like, who are you, specifically you, to get some special talent? That's cheating. You know, from God, it's like, He has favorites and stuff. But that's what the Bible and everything is about. Favorite people that He's got throughout history for some reason, right? But that's not what I'm here to rant about. I'm not here to talk about religion. I'm here to talk about several other stuff. Starting with lab grown meat. Yes, that's right, lab grown meat. I know my good friend Mike, the musical vegan beast, is going to make several videos of several topics. That's right. Such as the lab grown meat thing and the feather hypothetical, which I'm also going to be ranting about in a few minutes, and other topics that are going to be similar to this. But I'm just going to go off on a series of topics here. Okay, yeah. While some kid is dying of cancer in a hospital at the same time. Stupid athletes. Exactly. I want to thank God for this awesome talent to score touchdowns and rebounds and stuff. And it's like, no, bro, what the heck? You know. And then and well, my parents, parents, they're mostly religious and stuff. So my mom is always like, oh, God is great. Every time something happens, like, for example, someone has an accident, and let's say they broke their their leg, but they didn't die. She's like, oh, God is great. Yeah, if He was so great, there would have not been an accident in the first place, right? Like, why is there a car crash? You know, why are you fractured now? That doesn't mean that God is great. Oh, because they didn't die. Okay, what the heck? So Martin Kevin says, lab grown meat, not for me. I don't want my food to taste of flesh. Yeah, here's the thing with lab grown meat, real quick. That's animal flesh, guys. It's animal flesh. It's not some. I at first, when they started coming up with the concept of the lab grown or cultured meat or 3D printed meat or whatever it is that I want to call it, I thought, oh, they're making like something flesh like out of some synthetic thing, some process or whatever that doesn't include any animals in it. Turns out that's not the case. They do use animals for the process. And therefore, it's a no-go. I'm sorry, it's animals. It's the same animal agriculture, but with with an excuse, a new excuse. Yes, they use the bovine serum. And here's the thing: I have no problem with any of the plant-based alternatives as long as it's like plant-based or at least not animal. I don't care if they come up with, I don't know, whatever it is, air burgers. But if it's not animals, then that's fine. But don't come up with some animal product and then try to pass it off as vegan or as a better alternative when it's not. And some vegans are defending this lab grown thing, um, falling for the trap, the utilitarian trap, that it will reduce the abuse, it will reduce suffering, it will reduce harm, it will reduce land use, and all of that utilitarian environmentalist BS. Except it's not, because who's the market, who's the target audience or the target consumer for this thing? Is it vegans? I don't think so. Vegans eat lentils and chickpeas and stuff. Gonna be happy as hell eating chickpeas every day. Whatever. Even if those novel plant-based Beyonds and Impossibles and Gardeins didn't exist, what's the problem? Lentils have always been there, by our side, and chickpeas and beans and banana smoothies mixed with other fruits for more pleasure. So I don't get it. Like, that's the alternative. It's fruits, veggies, legumes. You know, it's always been there. So the excuse that, oh no, this will reduce this thing. How? How are people going to go? How are more people going to go vegan for a lump of flesh from a laboratory? That's not going to happen because veganism, then again, I have to vegan explain this thing, is an ethical stance against the exploitation of non-human animals. Eating a tangerine doesn't make you vegan. Eating a tangerine because you don't want to use animals, that's why you're vegan. And at the end of the day, they're making actual flesh from actual animals. That's ridiculous. And vegans are falling for this. Why? We're like, no, let's push these things so people will have it easier to transition and stuff. What? That's what they said about these impossibles and all that. And it didn't happen. Who do you know that saw the Impossible Whopper at Burger King and said, you know what, I've been wrong my whole life. I'm going to stop being a meatwad and I'm going to start being a vegan. Point me in the direction of that person. I want to know that person and interview them. Because I assure you, that person doesn't exist. In fact, when the Impossible Whopper came up, I was a meatwad myself. And you know what I used to say? The only impossible thing about it is for me to try it. That's what I used to say about it. Nobody goes vegan for some lump of flesh. That's not a thing. I'm sorry. Man alive, it's not going to happen. And this lab-grown meat is not really going to substitute the already horrible carnage thing happening in farms and slaughterhouses, because guess what? The would-be consumers of this lab-grown meat, that to make lab-grown meat, flesh of animals, you take a sample, but you do have to go back to continue using a cow to make the cultured cow flesh. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That too. Oh, hello there, by the way, Mike and Jigger Dizzer and everyone. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's not going to happen. Like, it's not going to be the substitute of regular or traditional cow flesh or pig or fish or anything. Are they going to go and are they going to make lab-grown bivalves, lab-grown pork chops, and lab-grown whatever it is? They're not going to make that. And even if they do, nobody will want it, because the people who feast upon the flesh of the deceased, they want that. They want the corpses. And they're going to start saying the same BS that they say about the plant-based stuff. It doesn't taste the same. It's weird. It's not natural, though. I want the real thing. This is fake. This is Bill Gates' microchip thing. This is the Leguminati. This is this. This is that. And no. And what about the farmers? Because what? Are farmers now going to study science to become lab-grown farmers or something like that? I don't think so. You're telling me that someone who shoves his hand up a cow's ass for a living is now going to study? They have the mental capacity to study science and do the lab-grown thing. It's not going to happen. They're going to start crying about it. And they're taking my job. They're taking my livelihood. Wah, 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 wah. Same thing that they're doing now. The only thing that this would happen is if the lab grown stuff was working in cahoots with the meat, dairy, eggs, fish industries to replace them somehow and then compensate the people who already work on those industries or something. But that's a gigantic thing that I don't think is going to happen. So I don't see it. It's just going to be another product that's going to be out there, and then people are going to call that product a white supremacy, elitist, whatever, because it's going to be like expensive, and a few people will try it as some sort of, you know, delicacy or some sort of, you know, curious new product, and that's what is going to happen. So I don't understand who the heck, how a vegan can say, yeah, let's go for lab grown meat because it will reduce the suffering and stuff. These are the utilitarians who are just absolutely misguided, either misguided morons or really they want to consume animals and they want to use animals and they want to find the justification to do so. That's all they are. Farmers far more than social stigma lets on. Vegans care about food supply and sustainable practices that don't involve exploiting others. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Why don't we have the plant? Why don't we fund lab grown vegetables, fruits, and all that? That could be even better. Like some alternative methods that would finally put to rest the mind-numbingly stupid crop deaths argument. Because that's the other thing. That's the other thing. Like the crop deaths, I'm tired of that. It's ridiculous. Like they're trying to convince me that some farmer, yet again, they shove their hand up a cow's ass to save insects. I'm sorry, no, that's not what it is. I'm sorry, I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid to believe such a thing. To use cows. Abolitionism continuing to use animals. I've been boycotting Impossible since they continue to test. Well, I don't. Well, do they continue? Yeah, I'm sorry. Are they continuing to test on animals, or is it that they refuse to not ever do it again? Because I haven't heard that they still um, test on animals. But if they do, then yeah, to hell with them. I don't know. What I've heard is that they haven't signed that thing, that the pledge or something, that they're not going to test on animals ever again, which is alarming, like, or concerning at least. It is concerning. Um, it means that if they come up with some other new ingredient or something, they're going to do animal testing, uh, if required by the FDA or whatever. I only heard they wouldn't promise PETA not to do it again, but not that they are still doing it. They don't like PETA anymore. I mean, let's be honest here. Like, Impossible didn't really need to exist in the first place, so it's just a product. So, all right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I somehow agree. I mean, if they're not going to stop animal testing in the future, then yeah, it's terrible. Why don't crop deaths matter? If it is unnecessary, should you not care about those animal lives too? Okay, listen to me, trapped in the matrix, and listen to me well. It's not that those deaths don't matter. These meatards are using their deaths. They are not the fault of vegans, but of themselves, the meat eaters, the animal abusers, who came up with these methods of agriculture, who came up with this whole food system, food production system, this horror show that they've made. And they try to pin it on vegans that we're killing insects and that we're killing more animals. Not only their claim is that we kill animals too, but that we kill even more animals. Yeah, vegans are not even like 1% of the population, and we kill more animals than 99% of the population, who also not only eat animals directly and wear them and do all sorts of horrible stuff to them, but also they eat plants and fruits and veggies and all that too. So, and the animals that they kill also eat these plants. So, crop deaths though, is it really the vegans? No, it's you made what? So, I'm sorry, no, I'm not gonna take the fall for that one. Refuse completely to take the fall. It's not our fault. I don't want it to be that way. Do I want plant agriculture to use pesticides and stuff like that? No, I don't. But what's the alternative? What are we going to do? Starve ourselves to death? Absolutely not. Don't even feed humans at all. So eliminating animal agriculture also greatly reduces crop deaths. Talking about the unnecessary crop deaths, not the crop deaths though argument. And what is the unnecessary crop deaths trapped in the matrix? Please explain this to me. What is the unnecessary ones? And is there such a thing as necessary ones? Because I don't think any of this was necessary in the first place. I think that we could have come up years ago with methods, advanced methods of food production that don't kill anyone and don't abuse anyone or enslave anyone. But we haven't because nobody wanted it. Everybody was just fine with the system as it was. And the few people who are not fine with it, which is us, the vegans, we're trying to fight this giant thing and we're failing as of now. We are. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Trapped in the Matrix to tell me what's the unnecessary crop deaths. And let me kill it by something else. Because now I know what they're going to say. This Trapped in the Matrix and other vegans, what they do is they tell you, okay, but which ones are the unnecessary ones? What's the unnecessary? That's what I don't get. What's the unnecessary ones? Yeah, exactly. The utilitarians who are like, well, it doesn't violate rights and stuff. What are you talking about? Like, if you're killing animals, to them it doesn't matter that you're not violating their rights. They're not gonna go, oh, you didn't violate my rights, so yeah, kill me. What the fuck? That's not going to be. What? No. The deaths related to overconsumption of crops for things like gaining muscles or eating vegan treats. Oh, so you're with the unreasonable mucktard in this one. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not unnecessary. That's not unnecessary, and crop deaths don't happen because you gain muscles or eat a vegan donut. Sorry, not sorry. The greenhouse gas emissions come from raising cattle, more than the entire transportation sector, which includes all cars, trucks, trains, planes, ships, United Nations. Yeah, exactly. But that's an environmental argument that, I mean, they're trying to reduce uh, cow emissions and stuff like that, and they're coming up with methods of doing so. So the environmental thing, I don't like to use it. It's not really a vegan thing because veganism is about liberating the non-human animals from us, you know? And And that's just why there's no relying on that to prove assumption of unnecessary crop depth with gaining muscles and stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's like reaching, like trying to reach, like too much, and it's not there. It's not there. And another thing about this crop depth garbage argument. Um, where's Cropspiracy? I want to see that documentary. I want to see all those animal abusers protesting outside of crop fields with signs, and I want to see Michaela Peterson doing some lingerie activism against crop deaths. Oh man, where the heck is Cropspiracy? Right, exactly. You know, yeah, exactly. You don't call yourself vegan because you're not one. That's it. Just another utilitarian falling for the Jeremy Gord, Carson Hughes, Peter Singer, and Tobias Leonard trap. I'm not gonna fall for that one. I'm sorry, but no. And then where's that? Where are all those meat activists going against crop deaths and stuff? They can't go against it because they need those crops for their cattle and their livestock that they want to consume and abuse and all that. So they know they're the culprits of it. So they can't protest against something that they want to happen. So no. Crop deaths, then vegans should stop saying things like there are less crop deaths being plant-based. You are basically saying there are crop deaths, while on the other saying they don't exist. About saving animal lives and not calling myself a vegan makes me an a-hole. Yeah, but veganism is not about saving lives. If you want to save everyone's life, that's another thing completely. But that's not a vegan. So I don't know why you're arguing against it. Because veganism is not about saving lives. It's not about ending suffering. It's not about being some martyr who lives under a bridge eating a can of beans with nothing. Like, I'm not going to make money. I'm going to be poor living under a bridge. And I'm not even going to step on an ant by accident because I killed an ant. What the feck? That's not a thing. I'm sorry, but no. Veganism is about ending the slavery of animals, ending their oppression by our hand. That's it. Some animals are going to die, some humans die, some animals die. Death, it's part of it. Suffering is part of it. You can't 100% avoid it. That's not what we're against. Oh, Labby Boy is here. That's right, Labby Boy. Vegan Power Lab, doing it Dutch style. Yeah, that's right. I hear you're going to do some cooking with our friend Cuddles in a few hours, I think. That's going to be fun. I love to work out, and if I have some muscles at the same time, I talk to people about animal rights. At least for some people, protein meat never dies, it seems. Solutions about unnecessary crop deaths, but vegans are primarily concerned about the liberation of enslaved and exploited animals. That's the other angle, right, on crop deaths. Those animals, right? The animals who may die or be injured during crop production and harvesting and whatnot, those animals are free to go anywhere they want. They reproduce themselves, they live their life, and if they choose to go to the crop fields, well, and they get, you know, they get murdered or something. I don't know. I mean, it's their life to live. So, but the animals like the cows and all these other animals, that's not what is happening here. we're bringing them into existence by the trillions, and then we're killing them. What the hell is happening here? In the vegan definition, I do see a part about cruelty, though. That's the bullshit new definition from the vegan society. And the vegan society, let me tell you something, Matrix, is just a social club. That's what it is. The vegan society is just another social club that went mainstream, or tries to go mainstream, and they try to appease everyone, and they're trying to be this pick-me group now. For some time, they've been trying to be that way. But Leslie J. Cross said it best in 1951. Look at the definition. It was about ending human to non-human animal oppression, exploitation, all of that. It wasn't about cruelty or anything like that. Better ways to farm, and as must never be done, adaptation to change when choosing to do what is right. I read about exploitation and cruelty. To me, killing animals for muscles is cruelty. But you're not killing animals for muscles, you mook. Not killing animals for muscles. You're growing plants to get protein from plants for muscles. And guess what? Everyone has muscles. Even if you don't grow them too much, you still have them and you still need them to function. So your dumb anti-muscle thing doesn't work. I don't know if some muscle-bound guy, took your girlfriend from you, or boyfriend, or whatever. I don't know what happened there, but there's a story there, surely. Some Arnold Schwarzenegger guy, took your love away from you. I don't know. Uh, so do I eat more calories because I work out? If I didn't work out, I would eat less. Like, vegans obviously take other aspects into consideration too, like crop debts and resource use. We care about that stuff too, unlike what social stigma says. Exactly, Bikey boy, exactly. We do care about that too. The problem is, right now, sadly, that's the best option we got at the moment. Was written up 10 years ago and needs a revision. I don't understand why the conversation is dominated by feathers and crop debts. Dairy is going strong. Why aren't we focused on 5% profit given by the leather industry? Dairy afloat. According to vegans, there isn't any reason for better ways, since the current way not only just fine, but those debts don't matter. Well, you know what, Trap? I'm gonna give you this one. I agree with you on this point. Those debts do matter, and we don't want them. And we want to find better ways of doing this thing without, having to kill those animals, of course. Like, it doesn't make sense that we want to keep that system the way it is. Because in a world where we don't use animals anymore and we don't enslave them or anything else, if we continue growing plants the way we do, and if these deaths happen, then now we're killing animals for food, which is something that's not a good thing to do. So, no, obviously. But that would be in a world where we don't enslave cows, pigs, chickens, turkeys, and bivalves, and shrimp, and all the others. It's like, man. Yeah, I want to talk about that thing that Kerry was saying, the dairy industry and stuff like that. Yeah, sure, for sure. Let me. I think they're smart when they say something and instantly prove that they didn't even do the very minimum thinking, and convince those around. Blah blah blah. Hello, y'all. Hey, Christina Van Beek is here too. All right. So if those tests do matter, then why would you be okay with people eating excess calories to gain weight, to grow muscles, if they don't need to? Mother Hawker. Bro. Shut it. Going to freaking... In fact, I thought I had banned you from my channel, actually. I think I'm going to ban you. You're not understanding, and you're just doing this thing. You're just being dishonest on purpose. Hell yeah. Yeah, but she's doing the Utrecht variant, and you're doing the Amsterdam variant. Doing that style that makes people go Amsterdam. What is that? Would you rather be a pig, or would you rather be two pigs? You know. Eh, or would you rather be another pig? But that one is better than the other one. I don't know. Oh man. Oh man. We should always try to find a better way, but I have to agree that the victims being affected the most deserve our definite attention. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to talk about that. And speaking up for animal lives, if that pisses you off, then no prob. No, what pisses me off is that you're being dishonest and you're trying to bring something that I already told you it's not happening. But whatever, dude. A train system makes sense with it. Aha, Christina. Oh man. Oh man. What have I created? By the way, I don't know if there's gonna be Turning Vegan news this weekend because I don't know. Maybe I'll record something after this. But I'm gonna be busy this week. This is an announcement really quick, even though I'm going to announce it probably on my community tab. But this week I'm gonna be busy, so I'm not going to do any more videos probably. Who are we to say what the allowed amount of calories per person is? If we have to kill animals to grow crops, then we should, well, we can consume. Bloody hell. Bro, that's not a thing. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. The data on how many animals, if any, get killed by this crop production thing is very wonky. There's no actual numbers. And there's no proof that this actually even happens. I'm sorry. All these crop dust people, all they have is memes with cartoons in them of mice running away from a machine or something like that, or rabbits and stuff. They don't have actual images of this. Like I said, where's Cropspiracy? Or Trapped? Why don't you make it? Why don't you make the Cropspiracy documentary and show it to me? Go undercover to these crop fields and expose the horrible truth of what vegans are doing. Go and do that instead of being here being dishonest. We need the news, bro. For sure. Aren't even lethal, many of which are mild chemical defenses that will deter animals. Animals of higher consciousness also learn from experience. In which, by the way, I didn't remember that in the Cowspiracy documentary, they show you how they actually douse cows on pesticides. Or with pesticides, how do you say it? Well, that thing, they bathe them in pesticides, the animals. So the animals themselves are getting drenched in pesticides to keep away insects and other animals from them. And they're also killing other animals, these farmers, to protect their livestock. So don't come to me about calories and whatnot. Because it's not, where's the number? Show me a number. Show me a number. Show me a concrete number, a concrete percentage, and concrete evidence. I want to see those mice wincing in pain while the crop field people laugh at them. Yeah, I want to see that image happening. I want to see that happening, actually. In fact, I don't want to see it. Of course, I know it doesn't happen, but okay, come on, show it. Making vegan chili for 8 people tomorrow. Have to impress my family. Lol. So happy my grandma changed her mind. Celebrating her birthday at a dairy farm. Oh, right. I heard about it, Christina. And I'm happy that your grandmother, tossed that idea out, the dairy farm. Come on, that's not a good way to celebrate a birthday. It's true what you say, Matrix. I have no answers. Leather should be first priority right now with dairy. How can you put value on one life over another? You can easily pick one. It's not choosing one life over another. Hey, decidedly Donna has decided to show up. Hi. All right, so yeah. Data to back it, so it's dubious claim at least. The paper field debts and implant agreement goes over that. Yeah, exactly. So there's no actual number that we know of. But I mean, sure, we don't want to kill anyone, but that's dumb. We don't want to harm anyone. We don't want to kill anyone. We don't want to cause any suffering to anyone. But that's not what. First, that's not what veganism is about. It's about ending exploitation of animals. So I don't get it. I'm tired. Most of the actions that we do have an equivalent action is less harmful. Does that mean we should always ponder and choose the least harmful option? Sure, but to extend practicability. Abelian app. Does anyone know about the Abelian app? Well, I know that apparently Earthling Ed has made a billion with it. Get it? A billion in it? Nah, whatever. I drive past this bill. So no vegan should ever say there is less crop deaths being vegan because there isn't reliable data. Yeah. Goodbye. Bye. I'm gonna put you on a timeout probably. Yeah. Goodbye. And that's it. Goodbye. I don't have to deal with this bullshit. To me, this trapped in the Matrix guy is just. It seems like he's just Carson Hughes in disguise or something like that. I don't know. But the ones being burned by the fire by the most deserve to be rescued first. Here's the thing, Hannah Moon Vegan and Carrie, you've been saying this, and I agree with you, but there might be a hierarchy of uh, importance or relevance to what animals are we doing what exactly, and to what extent we are doing this. Some are obviously horribly mistreated and all that. So that with every review, then you get, oh, okay. It's a girl and she's really nice, and I don't think she should be banned. Who, trapped in the Matrix? I don't know. Well, whatever. Well done, AJ. Oh, look, I'm Midwat. Bye. Okay, so. All right, so let's see what else. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was going to talk about the feather thing, but apparently, well, Carrie and Hannah Moon Vegan don't want to talk about it, so I'm gonna leave that for later. Of course, the dairy and stuff, obviously, that's the worst thing, but here's the thing we already know that's the worst thing. But what I do have to say is that with this feather hypothetical thing and the backyard eggs and all that, that many vegans are missing the entire point of it. The point that I'm trying to make is, how do you view animals? Do you view them as things, items, resources for you to do whatever you want to them, or do you not? Do you see them as individuals whose lives belong to them and whose bodies and their secretions and their body parts belong to them and not to you? That's what this is about. Not about picking up a feather or not. It's how you view animals. So to me, because I don't view them as things for me to use under any circumstance, I don't. And that's it. So dishonest argument because if we get rid of agriculture tools, we must also get rid of cars because they kill more insects than farming. If anyone's interested, yeah, and then you can make the claim right with the driving thing. You can say, well, like this Matrix person was saying, oh no, because unnecessary crop deaths and stuff. So what's unnecessary driving? We're gonna come up with unnecessary driving and say, well, it's okay to kill insects when you're driving to the hospital because you're sick, but then it's not okay to drive to the strip club because that's something that you just want to do or whatever. Like, what the hell is all of this? It's ridiculous. Hey, you jumped over my what? There was a crop masturbation joke. Let me see it. Where was it? What was it? I need that joke. If I masturbate too much, my body needs more nutrients, calories. So that means more crop deaths. Wow, man alive. So I had way too many crop deaths between the ages of 13 to 24. Oh, man. Man alive. Tell you, 1996, that's the year that a bunch of crop deaths happened because of me. Oh man, ban cars because they run over squirrels, right? Yeah, exactly. Dismantle animal agriculture and then deal with crop deaths and then calorie concern, which may be valid, but the solution may not be calorie restriction. Okay, then I just read your turbation of the master joke. What's the about the abandoned pets and wildlife that get by cars? I didn't get notified. Yeah, no one got notified because this was a surprise. Surprise! Is that meme still on? Surprise, surprise? No, no. Okay. Animals have a right to live free from harm. Sure. Protesting the rodeo next month. Hey, Oli Wally Blue, long time no see. We should do something together. I just did something for PETA a few weeks ago, and I couldn't, we could have done that thing together, give out flyers about monkeys being horribly experimented on in laboratories in Texas and Arizona and all that. I went to that college football game that happened here at the NRG Stadium, and maybe we could do something. I joined the some AV club, Houston, and they might do something, some cube of truth or something. Maybe we could do something. Hey, animals. Jigger teaser. Ali in the house. Yes, that's right. In all fairness, I'm in favor of less cars, but I also understand it's not realistic with how society is built. More towns, further distances. Yeah. I mean, I did something because Sky actually set it up. They needed someone in Houston to do a thing, and there was this football game, and they needed someone to give out flyers with information about monkeys in laboratories because this was happening from a university that was playing there. It was college football, and they needed someone in Houston. So he contacted me. He put me in contact with the PETA lady, and the PETA lady who was running this thing, she told me, "Hey, wanna do this?" And yeah, I sure did. So, such an amazing animal defender. Yeah, thank you. Jaeger, blah, blah, blah. More e-bikes. Yes, exactly. All right, all Wally Blue Vegan. Yes, we should do stuff. Maybe we should create like a Houston vegan thing and make it happen. Why not? We're both in Houston. What are we doing? We should band together and do more stuff. Like that could be cool. More bikes and more people using their two legs. Yes, you know what city, and Oluwali can agree with me on this. What city is not walkable? Houston. Houston doesn't believe in pedestrians. They really don't, because this is a car city. In fact, it's a massive SUV, tiny penis compensation city, because everyone's got those ginormous GMC trucks that look like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. My new computer right now, more RAM and multitasking than last time. Cool. Yeah, I mean, what the heck? Like, Houston is not a walkable city. What's your take on the Tesla truck? Yeah, I haven't seen much about it. I only saw that thing where the window broke. Ah, man. The Tesla truck. It looks kind of cool, like some futuristic thing. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. Not walking friendly. Yeah, it's not walking friendly. It is definitely not. And Tesla is a mirage, in my opinion. Man, and when those Teslas started coming out, the cars, I was so enthusiastic. Of course, that was like more than 10 years ago. I wasn't even vegan or anything, and I didn't know that Elon Musk was this evil overlord or something. So the Tesla cars, they seem like a cool thing. Maybe they are cool, but who knows? Tesla truck, first time I hear about the existence of it. Yeah, it's some weird futuristic truck or something. Tesla Model 3 performance. The acceleration is insane, like Tesla. I like Tesla. I dislike Elon. All right, Labby boy, driving the Tesla, living the life. Nice. Yeah, awesome. And who else is here? I think I haven't said hello to everyone here. It's just I'm missing most of the comments. Who else? Nerds like us is here now. Yeah, sure. Labby boy, yes. All right. If the Model 3 is vegan, why make other non-vegan? Right, exactly, right. The Model 3, yeah. So yeah, main cars, vegan. What else was I saying? So yeah, of course, I hear you, Carrie and Hannah Moon vegan. Of course, I hear you, and obviously the leather industry and stuff, which is another thing that I wanted to say now about the leather industry. This idea that the second-hand leather and stuff. Listen, guys. Second-hand leather. There's not such a thing. An animal died for that. An animal was bred into existence, confined, tortured, terrified, and killed, and then transformed into some item at some point. So if you wear that, you're wearing someone's skin anyway. So I don't understand. Oh, it doesn't cause more demand for it. It doesn't. First, I'm not so sure that it doesn't. And then, even if it doesn't, you're still wearing someone, and that someone was still all these things that I just said. They still were killed, they still suffered, they still were tortured, used, and abused. So I don't get it. Why would you wear that? I don't know. Seems weird to me. And then there's the other argument that many make is that, well, if you wear vegan leather, some people might see it, and they might want to wear a real leather, because it's not going to be discernible. You know, they're not going to know that it's vegan, so they might like it and say, "Oh, I want me some of that vegan, or some of the a leather jacket." Well, to me, the response to this is, one, you're not wearing someone's skin. It's not someone's skin, so you're doing the right thing. And two, you can't control what others think or do. It's not your responsibility, really, what others, they want to wear leather, they're going to do it anyway. I don't think they're going to be like, is that vegan or not? Because if they were conscious people, they would approach you and ask you, hey, where did you get that? Is that vegan? Where do I find this vegan thing? You know? So to me, the argument that you could create more animal products out of vegan products that look like it, I don't know. I'm not convinced that's a real argument. Animals are ours to use. No, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. No the leather, no wool, even if secondhand, in my opinion. What is a labby boy? What is a labby boy? Oh man. Yeah, Mike the Musical Vegan Beast. That's what he calls. That's a term of endearment that Mike uses to refer to a vegan power lab, labby boy. My upcoming feather hypothetical beat will probably ruffle some feathers. Spoiler alert, not in favor of using feathers or anything similar. Thank you, Mike the Musical Vegan Beast. Yes, don't want to wear any secondhand leather or wool or any animal product, but if someone were to get that, I don't know if I'd say anything to them. I would. I would. I'd be like, that's someone's skin. You could not wear that, And if they don't have the information, I could refer them to vegan alternatives to that. So, yeah. Exactly, decidedly, Donna. Wearing animals is cruel too. I have a good explanation for why we shouldn't use secondhand skin. For those vegans asking, we should, since it doesn't cost more demand for killing a live animal. That's the thing. To me, is cheap is a labby boy. Why doesn't God ever answer your emails? He's more into email. Womp womp. That will be good. Looking forward to ruffling some feathers. Yes, exactly. So exactly. Yeah, man. So yeah, what was I saying? Leather, second hand, third hand, 10th hand. Doesn't matter. The animal. Some animal was brutally murdered for it and brutally confined and tortured and terrorized. So I don't see why someone would be okay with it. I don't know. Like that lady on that video, the one who was like facing off some dude in a car or something, and the guy was like, "You're wearing leather," and the lady was like, "This is vintage." Okay, but that doesn't excuse it. Like you're wearing someone. That's weird. That's only I don't know. I don't know. I would not just like. Here's the thing. Okay, let's say you're not a vegan, and you see Cowspiracy, and you go vegan right now, and you have leather jackets and leather boots and a purse or a wallet or whatever it is. Sure, you're not going to toss all that away and replace it in one fell swoop. It might be expensive, it might not be cost effective. You might want to start replacing it. In over time, I did that. And in fact, I'm still basically doing it because there's a bunch of stuff here that I don't know if it's with animals or not, or what it is. It's kind of some weird stuff that I do have. But here's the thing, the ones that I knew that, oh, this is leather, this is someone's skin, I started replacing them little by little. So like my leather belt, I now wear a alternative leather belt with no animal in it, and a wallet that I had for many years. It even says in the wallet, it says real skin. That's absolutely disgusting. I still used it for some time until I could replace it. I found a vegan leather one, and that's the one I use, and that's it. I don't even like fake leather or fur. Yeah, I don't know. Wearing like fake fur, like looking like you're wearing an animal. I wouldn't get that either. Like, why would you want to look like you're wearing someone's skin or someone's? I mean, the leather thing. Okay, maybe the vegan leather, because what we call leather is just a process that we do to the animal skin to look like some synthetic thing, some plastic thing or whatever. Like, it doesn't look like an animal's skin anymore. But or at least many of them. But the fur, I mean, and feathers and stuff, even if they're fake, they look like the exact thing. So I don't know. It's more. I don't know. I don't like it. I want my views challenged. Yes, thank you, Power Lab Chip. Um, by the way, what time is it? Because I don't want to miss the Vegan for Kindness and Power Lab doing the cooking thing. So I want to see that. So what time is it? Because I can see the time. I've been streaming for an hour. I think I started at 10 or something. Oh, it's in 1.5 hours. Nice. Hey, Power, let me tell you something. I want to go to the Netherlands sometimes. That's one of the countries that I have in my list of countries that I want to visit. The Netherlands. When I go to that country, it seems cool. When I do some, well, maybe do some activism there and talk to people and see. Well, of course, in English or Spanish, like your pal Christina. The reason we don't eat roadkill or wear secondhand is disrespectful to the victims and thus not respect the right to consent over their bodily autonomy. Cheap and cuddles, the cooking thing. Yeah, that thing of the cooking and the thing. Let's do some activism together. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I have no passport. No passport, though, like Vegan Games, who can't fight that other guy because he doesn't have a passport. Eh? I can't go to the Netherlands because not only do I not have a passport, the problem is I'm an asylum seeker here in the US, so I cannot travel yet, cannot travel outside of this country. Um, so that's the thing. We respect humans. There are so many Latinos and Spaniards in Amsterdam. All right. Yeah, and I guess you can go from like Amsterdam to like I guess you can visit the Netherlands in like I don't know, like 10 hours or something. I don't know, because they one uh curious data thing that we have in Venezuela is that my state, the state of Zulia, where I'm from, is larger than the entire country of the Netherlands. That's crazy to me. Like my state in my country is larger than a country. Like what? That's crazy. And I'm guessing that many countries in Europe, I guess, it's crazy to me because the Zulia state you can drive past it in like a few hours. I agree, dude. How you have to come to Spain? Yes, I want to go to Spain, but the S is silent. I mean, pain. No, no. Yeah, Spain. Spain is one of those countries. I would go to I would go to like watch, like a football game, like a soccer game, something. Equally like going to the Netherlands. I'm a huge Ajax fan, so when I go to that Amsterdam to go see Ajax versus Feyenoord or something. Um, East Coast of Florida and go to Titsville. Hell yeah. Drive through Luxembourg. I guess, yeah. It's so small that when you think of a 2 hour drive, it sounds like a lot. No, my dad is an Ajax fan. Hell yeah, Ajax. I have the shirt and everything. I have an original shirt or jersey of Ajax in back at home. I left it. I didn't take it with me. In from the year, I think it was the year 2000 or something like that. It was awesome. Because my mom went to Amsterdam, and I told her, "Bring me that Ajax jersey." So small. Oh man. I never got into football, soccer for Americans. Oh, okay, I see. I wish Puerto Rico was part of veganuary. I don't know how to get Puerto Rico into coming with new animal-friendly options everywhere. Yeah, I saw your activism with Eddie Berto, and it was really good. But I do have something to say, if you allow me. You and Heriberto, you sound like those debate guys, debate bro types against these these unaware individuals. Man alive! I think they were confronted for the first time with such heavy concepts and stuff. But I like it. I like the passion. I also saw some of from Heriberto's channel. You know, it's really passionate. I like it. I like you guys. You're cool. But man, you throw everything at these people. You know, I kind of I was like feeling bad for like the animal abusers. I was like, bloody hell, you're giving them, everything and the kitchen thing and the kitchen sink, So small, that's what she said. Yeah, that's what Katie Hopkins said, Norway. Oh, dude, it's funny. I've been to Norway, but in Epcot Center in Florida. Sadly, they turned the whole Norway pavilion. Now they turn into some frozen thing, whatever. I was like, no, why? They had such a cool Norway themed pavilion there with like a restaurant and all those Norwegian ladies. Oh my God. You just fall in love with all of them. They're so beautiful. And, and they have like this Viking thing and documentary and thing and this riding one of those boat Viking. I don't know how they're called, the Viking boats stuff. Now they turned it into some frozen theme attraction. Mostly, Eddie and me are the only active activists in Puerto Rico. That explains it, and I get it. It's really sad that the island doesn't get more vegan action, lacking in debate bros, that if also lacking in other debate bros would justify debate bros debating other debate bros. Exactly. On the beach, think they are just going to have a little chat on the beach and you and Eddie ruffle their feathers. Yes, exactly, like Heriberto and Memo, Guillermo, Jigger, Teaser. They're like, not on our watch. You're not going to have a great time at the beach. We're going to make you think. We're going to make you feel stuff that you don't want to. But I see what you're doing, Jigger. You're conversations with pretty ladies in bikinis. Now that's what I call activism. Maybe I should go to Puerto Rico. That's the U.S. still. So I guess that's technically the U.S. So I can go there. There are some non-profit organizations that help, but Heriberto and me are individual activists. People in bathing suits and vegan talks. How could content be better? By the way, damn, I need to go to Puerto Rico to help out. Heck yeah, imagine that. Cristina Van Big. Puerto Rico style, yeah. With debate bros. Totally agree, Horace. Yes. The Puerto Rican vegan, yeah. Yeah, not to, not to confuse Puerto Rico with Costa Rica. They're both ricos, Puerto Rico means rich port And Costa Rica, which is another place entirely, it's a rich coast. So it's two different things. You see how vegan beast? That's such a good name. Yeah. So yeah, Puerto Rico. And how did you feel about that vegan games? Reacting to your activism. That was cool. But yeah, my nice. So yeah, I don't know that activism thing. Oh man. And another thing I wanted to say, reacted to who? Yeah, Gaines reacted to Jigger Teaser and Eddie and their activism. They were doing some street thing, and this couple, this Jainism couple. I mean, they were really unbearable, man. I was like, bro, these people are just ridiculous. But they think they're not ridiculous. They think that they're justified because whatever their religion says, and yeah, it's a whole thing. When they bring religion into the whole thing, that's it. There's nothing to do because they're not gonna get out of it. So yeah, that's who Gaines reacted to. He reacted to Jigger Teaser. So I guess congratulations, Jigger and Eddie. You made it. You made it to the big leagues. Yeah, reacted by Vegan Games. That's freaking huge. That's what she said. Okay, that's what Trump said. Huge. I saw that video. Such a good video. Yeah, I was watching that the reaction and stuff. I was like, hey, cool. Um, so now, what else was I saying? Amsterdam, and then, oh yeah, Aruba. Aruba would be a great place to do some activism. One happy island. They say they are. Let's see how happy they are, because I know that they have rampant animal abuse throughout the island. So that's a cool, very cool place. It's freaking gorgeous in Aruba, and people speak like six languages there. Like the locals, they speak like six languages. They mainly speak Papiamento, which is like a combination of like Dutch and French and other languages, and they made it like their own thing. It's freaking awesome, and they have this currency, the florin. I don't know how to say it in English or whatever. That's why I call them. They're cool. The 50-cent coin is like square instead of round. That's cool. But yeah, Heriberto and Jigger, they really give it to these meat eating numquats. They're like, you know what? No, you're like, they really go at it. Grr. That's right. No mercy. Show no mercy to the oppressors. Papiamento is hard to understand for me. Yeah, it's weird. It's its own thing, really. It is like it's not. It's like a combination thing, but it's a whole new thing. Yeah, totally. I was trying to learn it years ago because I used to go to Aruba like basically every year. So um, it's freaking awesome. Like the architecture there, you can see the Dutch influence, obviously, and I don't know. It looks freaking awesome. The whole island is freaking amazing. What did Mike say this time? Mention studying French, Christina. Yeah. How does a vegan threaten someone? I'm about to give you a beat down. Okay. That one is passable. Please do. I'd love to get some help with every animal rights activist is welcome. Yes, imagine that. Imagine that, like Christina going there, to Puerto Rico and doing some activism. That could be cool. And anyone going there to help, that would be really awesome. Maybe I should go. Maybe I can go. I'm gonna find out if I can go to the island. I don't know, because like I say, it's technically the U.S., so maybe I can travel there. But I don't have my passport, so I don't know. Why are most ghosts vegan? Because it is supernatural. That doesn't even make sense. This summer, I'm traveling to Berlin, Austria, and the UK. Oh, you're going to Austria? I have a friend there. My best friend in all of the world is from there. You may know her as Revolta 269, the lady who designed the Numquat Award. She's awesome. She's in Vienna. Maybe you should, uh, you know, do something and tell her, hey, accompany me to this thing and let's do some activism or something. I don't know. Anti-vegan jokes are bad. Oh my god. Yeah. Baduntush. I wanna come just to show off my muscles on the beach. Yeah. To combat any protein though argument. Exactly. Exactly. And then they said that vegan muscles are not necessary. Come on, they're obviously necessary. You show off your biceps and stuff to those meatwads, and what are they going to say then? Yeah. Now, obviously, they're going to say, "Oh, but you weren't born vegan," blah, blah, blah. Or something like that. see, see, 269 is 69 two times. Yeah. One of my best friends is Austrian, and she might let me stay at her house. Awesome. What is the difference between a vegan and a computer programmer? One is disgusted by a lack of lamb, the other is disgusted by a lack of ram. Ah, yeah, that one is in yours. That one, I've heard that one. Put him as a live stream thumbnail recently. Put us as his live stream thumbnail. Nice. That vegan joke sucks. Oh man, off Jay, what are you doing, my guy? So yeah, what was I ranting about? I wanted to rant about something. I don't remember what it was. Okay, so it was the lab grown meat. I already covered that. The crop that I might do some videos about it, but I don't know, or maybe I don't know, because it drains my energy. I want to talk about those things. They don't matter to me. I mean, it's not that they don't matter, but it's like no. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a ram. Now that one is good. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a ram. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That's what Power Labs should say. In activism, when someone says, "But I like meat," he should say, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give an Amsterdam." That's what he should say. Exactly. My computers was that. I don't give a ram's ass. Oh my god. Christina, what is with that foul mouth? That joke is from the movie Gone with the Wind. Those. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't. Gone with the Wind. Those 10. Oh no, no, it's too much. I don't know whether to laugh or what. What? It's too genius. Amazing. Congratulations. Gone with the Wind. Those 10. uh, with Clark Cable. I don't know. I don't know. But don't and look, I'm currently saying that line. Exactly. You look at the camera. Yeah, you jim the camera. As you say it, office style. It's even funnier because my new computer has Windows 11. My old one had Windows 10. Yeah, not enough David Rams. Oh man. Yeah, which by the way, I didn't really like it when I don't know that thing that David Rams was saying that some vegans are like, oh, we're replacing religion, our need for religion, with veganism and being too religious about it. And it's like, bro, why? Why are you doing this? To defend your friend, the lifty friend, bro. I get it. You want to defend he's your buddy, your pal, your amigo. You don't have to throw garbage at us for that, you know? And also stop projecting because you're the one who's now a Christian apparently, so maybe you need religion. I don't. Don't worry about small numbers. You are the sparks that can cause a flame. If one single animal matters, then one single activist can make a difference for sure. I like it. Celtic tomato, right, yeah. Oh man. My computer changed its DNA. Now it's Windows. Nah, you're too late for that one. Called vegan religion. Therefore, vegan called get wrecked vegans. Too much and ableist. Which one? Which joke is ableist? Oh, DNA now. Oh, I get it. Wind downs. Oh yeah, yeah. That one was cancelable. You know, you're lucky I'm not a woke person, so I'm not going to cancel you over that. Who is religious now? Damn Rams. Yeah, so it's like, bro, don't say that stuff. Don't project yourself. If you need religion to fill your life, then that's you. But don't project yourself onto others because I'm not replacing my need for religion with veganism. First of all, I went atheist at age 15. And 22 years later, I went vegan. So I don't know. Like I spent 22 years feeling empty or something. Come on now. Being religious about injustice. Chip, I was thinking of cooking at the same time as you with the stream, but I'm hungry now, so never mind. That's right. Yeah, I was also going to cook while the stream was happening. So I want to have lunch because it's my lunch time. It's dinner time for you, and it's breakfast time for cuddles, I guess. Like someone's having lunch, some other is having dinner, someone is having breakfast. What the heck? And then they say that the world is flat. Come on now. I didn't know Rams was a no. He's not religious now. I don't know what he is. He's like he says he's secular Christian now or something. I don't know. Like he doesn't believe in God, but he believes in upholding the Christian values or something like that, and saying that we need more religion to be better people, and in that the lack of religion has been making things worse. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's the opposite. The opposite is true. But whatever. I don't care. Thank you. I was too fast with that one. I don't like to be ableist. Don't worry, OFJ. We forgive you because we love you. You're also in a part of the world where you don't get like nighttime or anything. So you can be excused. Means he agrees with the values, not with the supernatural part. You can hold those values without calling them Christian, though. Yeah, that's the thing, because maybe I'm some kind of Catholic than myself. I'm a bit of a Christian myself. Because I was raised Catholic, and sure, some of those values that are in there, I still hold them. But that's not because they're Catholic, it's because they're sane arguments that someone without religion can make. I don't know. But yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Does cause more harm than good. David doesn't have religious trauma, so maybe he doesn't see the negative as much. Yeah, that's right. And be careful, Christina, when you go to Puerto Rico, because you don't want to be showing too much shoulder. You know, according to the Mormon religion. So watch out. You don't want to do any sinful thing, such as shoulder showing. I was raised Catholic too. How things have changed. Yeah, I was raised Catholic, and it's kind of weird, but I don't know. It's a quirky religion. I like it. It's kind of fun. I don't know. I don't hate it. I guess because I was raised with it, so I don't hate it as much. I just think it's ridiculous. But I don't know. I agree. I also have some religious trauma. Yeah, I mean, Mormon, yikes. I'm a vegan pastafarian. Hell yeah. Pasta. Piesta. Tacos on a corn tortilla. Religion poisons everything. Christopher Hitchens. Yes. People tell you care too much, but make sure it's about the right thing and not about other vegans' approval. Yeah, exactly. Pastafarian, yeah. Pasta. Nah, okay, what else was I going to say? I was going to say something I don't remember. Oh no, my pillow is showing. What the heck? Okay. I don't know. I don't have a studio, as you can see. I have a plain wall behind me. I don't have a setup here. I don't know how to set up some AI fake studio thing. I don't know. Someone help me. This is my actual room. Oh man. Yes, pasta. In fact, I was going to eat pasta now. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. What else was I going to say? So we had the feather thing. We had the. I don't remember now. I don't remember what else was I going to rant about. Religion. Yeah. So that thing. So to me, being called like, hey, you're being religious about veganism and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I don't like that because that's not what's happening here. But you know what? Whatever. Never do things just for approval because you're never gonna get that. I learned that years after years of therapy. Unfortunately, yeah, that's the thing, right? We all want to fit in with something, and we all want to be validated by others. At some level, we do, right? So we seek that approval, and sometimes it leads to us doing some stuff that we don't really agree with or something, and it's terrible. Ready-made Korean noodles by the brand Lazy Vegan. I'm very on brand. Nice one. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. But I'm gonna make some pasta for sure. Well said, Chip. Yeah, exactly. So no, like everyone's going to criticize you no matter what. That's also true. So yeah, that's all we can do. Be ourselves, and that's it. If everyone's got a problem with it, and what are you gonna do? You can't actually please everyone. That doesn't happen. But there's people who do that for, and this is something I'm gonna say because all of us here, many of us here, we have these uh, pasta tacos on a corn tortilla. Yeah, exactly. I'm a Catholic race here, now agnostic. All right. Yeah, another thing I'm going to say because to the vegan YouTubers here and the social media presence, could it be Instagram or Threads or X or whatever it is, um, or TikTok or Talk Take or whatever. Um, Guys, social media is kind of a trap because you want to get those followers and subscriptions and likes, but at the same time, you want to stay true to yourself. And sometimes those two things don't quite match, especially vegans, because the thing is, when you're trying to be successful on YouTube, for example, with veganism, almost everyone hates you, and everyone that's gonna get your videos recommended to them will hate you. So you will get negative engagement. And if you think about it, all of us here today, me doing the live stream and you guys in the live chat, we're all the same people going to the vegan gays live chats, to the vegan of course, Coggles, the other one, and now Christina Van Beek doing live streams, and it's all of us all the time. It's the same group because that's it. Like the non-vegans hate our guts, and it's only us. We like each other, but that's it. There's not much to build with. So the problem with this, let's see, some other pasta tacos on a corn tortilla, and the bagger bagged the pasta and tacos on a corn tortilla. Yeah, I don't know how to say things actually, and the different accents in the U.S. and Canada and stuff. I don't know. Yes, decidedly Donna is decidedly going up on subscribers. She is really going up on that subs count. Yes. And Mike the Musical Vegan Beast is also moving on up. Yes, make those vegan and algorithm games. For sure. Isol is watching you turning veganese, I wonder. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, if he's hate watching or something, I don't know. Really don't care. And that's the thing. I haven't decided if that guy is extremely cool or really horrible. I don't know. He's like some weird creature that says something cool one time and then at the next thing he says is like something completely horrible. I don't know. But he surely is entertaining AF. I'll tell you that. And his Peter Singer harem of ladies song is freaking catchy. So I don't know. I don't like him. Whoa, yeah. Man, I need a shower now, says Off Yay. Hey, Pix Dream now at 300 subscribers. Is that correct? I think so, yeah. Speaking of making the numbers. But yeah, that's the thing, right? So with vegan YouTube and this social media thing, the people who are watching you, most of them hate you. You get a bunch of troll comments, you get negative engagement. My Katie Hopkins video that now is like 2.5 thousand views. Okay, yeah, sure, it got views, but then it didn't get watch time. It didn't get anything much else because that's the thing. It went recommended to a bunch of people who like her and therefore hate me. So there you go. That was the problem with it. Each other accountable for the animal's sake. In my comments for some fat shit. Oh my god. Okay, that's horrible. I don't really get it. I mean, well, or I guess I do. People are horrible, and they say mean things uh, to people, and that's what they first do. I've gotten a bunch of comments. I got a bunch of comments on my hair or lack thereof, on everything. Like, oh, dude, look at your face, or look at this or that. And it's like, bro, that's an argument. That's not an argument. Yes, exactly. Christina Van Vick is freaking lovely. I mean, come on now. What the heck? But whatever. Whatever, lady. You be yourself and you keep eating those Korean noodles. They don't have an argument against your ethical position. It's cheap, but unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I may use some dirty tactic like that to offend some troll or something, but usually never do because it's nothing to do. Okay, I did make that one joke about, well, who was it? Who was it? Humane Hancock? Ah, yeah, Humane Hancock. That his beard was like his pubic hair glued to his face or something. But I took that video down, by the way. Took a bunch of my old videos down because I don't know, I didn't want to be more confrontational. Some guy started about how avocados are bad. Then I said I was vegan, and he said, "Yeah, it shows." What the hell? Like what? It shows? Come on now. What a dumb thing to say, really. Look like I lived on a few occasions. I got people saying I'm either or. Don't look like I don't know. That's weird. It's like, oh, you're vegan, but you're fat, or something like that. And I got that question one time, like, if you're vegan, why are you fat? And I was like, yeah, because veganism is not a diet or a weight loss program. It's an ethical stance. And you don't know if I started being vegan yesterday. What the heck? You know? Maybe last night I was eating a triple XL pepperoni pizza, and today I went vegan and I'm eating a carrot today. I'm not going to be on fat from one carrot. What the hell? Having a meaningful conversation on veganism. Exactly, yeah, they do all sorts of stuff. Like they're not fat or something. Come on now. Oh man. And as him specified, it turned out to be about weight. Eh, well, don't worry, Christina. We love you. We think you're freaking absolutely stunningly beautiful. Yes, we do. It's funny because I squatted for pounds, no creatine, no weight belt, just me and some knee sleeves. That was Katie Hopkins. Ah, you're crazy tits. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're jealous because they're not awesome like you are. That's all they have. They're not awesome as we vegans are, and they're like, oh no, I cannot be that awesome. So they resent us for their lack of awesomeness, and that's it. Okay, that's impressive. All right, so what else? Yeah, exactly. Not literally, please. And yeah, sure. What else was I going to say? Well, I think 1 hour and a half, man, I really went for it today. I was going to rant about other stuff, but I don't, like I said, forgot about him because you've been so entertaining in the comments that I forgot what I was going to say. Lots of jealous people. Yeah, exactly. Come on now. Yeah. uh, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to, yeah, just a few minutes more to say thank you to everyone here. Thank you for being here. I know I didn't really notify anyone about this live stream. It was a surprise, surprise. I'm not going, I'll probably not have time to do any other thing, so that's why I wanted to do a live stream today. Don't know if I'm gonna make that vegan news video. And this week I'm gonna be mostly inactive, so I wanted to leave something there anyway. Yeah, I think being vegan is about human health. Exactly. But if a vegan is skinny, you are skinny because your plant-based diet makes people look skinny. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? Like if you're a, well, let's say, overweight vegan like I am, they tell you, yeah, that's because you're vegan. It's all carbs and stuff. And then if you're skinny, they'll tell you, that's because you're vegan. So it doesn't matter. You can't win. I'm short, so they'll tell me, you didn't grow because you're vegan. No, idiot numquat. I was short before I went vegan, so joke's on you. These are the people that think being vegan is about health. Yeah, it's not about health. It's about the animal's health for sure. Some people watch too much Joe Rogan. Yeah, that guy is just terrible. And to think I used to watch that sitcom News Radio where uh, he was one of the characters there. And you want to see Joe Rogan young and with hair, just uh, just watch News Radio. Vegan news was awesome. We want more of it. We get it. Not this week, but don't let it happen again. Yeah, no, there's going to be more vegan news. I couldn't even squat, non-vegan at least. Yeah. Bye everyone. Bye decidedly Donna. No hips trains as a vegan. Eating animal abuse for over 20 plus years. Yikes. I was an animal abuser for probably 30 plus years. I don't know. When does it start counting? When can you be accountable for it? Because when we're kids and our parents are force feeding us body parts and we don't know any better, not really our fault, right? But at some point, we grow old, we grow up, and it's now our fault. When is that cutoff date actually happening? I don't know when it could be. Yeah, thank you, decidedly Donna. And thank you, everyone, again, who was here. I think I'm gonna be saying my goodbyes. So, again, This has been AJ, Turning Veganese. Today I chucked a wobbly about a lot of stuff. In fact, I chucked several wobblies. And that's right. So yeah, thank you. Thank you everyone. Christina, Chip, Mike, the Musical Vegan Beast, Ali, Carrie, Hannah Moon Vegan, even Trapped in the Matrix. Thank you for stopping by. Off Jay, Martin, Kevin, who was here. Yes, everyone was here. Nurse Like Us was here. Back to the animals. Jigger Teaser, of course. Yes, yes, yes. We can start saying our goodbyes. And Pig's Dream, obviously. By defending your lives. Exactly. That's the only thing we can do. Defend our lives from the moment we go vegan. That's the only thing. Obviously, we cannot make up for what we did in the past. Something that we have to live with. To the animals I abuse. And for those 20 years, now I will make it. Yeah, exactly. All right. So I think we can wrap it up. And soon to start that cooking program thing with Labby Boy and Cuddles. Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. So yeah, looking forward to it. So all right, thank you everyone. Thank you for being here and seeing me chuck a wobbly, mate. All right. All right. See you in the next one.